Look at this number. We're officially at 5,290 subscribers, and that's all thanks to y'all, Crown Family. Road to 6K. So if you're new here, do me a quick favor real quick. Go down below, smash the subscriber next to that subscribe button. Hit the bell and make sure you hit all notifications. That we can get all notifications when I upload daily on this channel. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we finna check out this new video from Cory, man. Original video link will be in the description. Make sure I show the original content, create some love. But this is called No Limits. Let's get into it.
Guys, I want to talk about something.
Okay.
At what age is it too late to accomplish the things that you want to accomplish?
Talk your talk.
I
Okay.
didn't know that there was a cutoff. And I get it, you know, for some professions, it's literally impossible. Like, I think to be an astronaut, you can't. I used to want to be an astronaut. And I think if you get past, like, hold on, let me see. Well, look at that. I always was told there was an age restriction before you couldn't be an astronaut anymore. And it says there are no age restrictions.
Facts.
So even that, I just had somebody tell me that because a certain someone didn't get an internship in college, and that person is now maybe 5 or 10 years older, that the profession that they wanted to do is no longer viable. It's no longer an option. It's now impossible because that person has passed the age in which it was a plausible work career. And that made me. I always would hear these stories about kids or adults being like, you know, my teacher told me that, you know, when I was in 3rd grade that I was never going to be nothing. And my teacher told me, or my dad told me that I never was going to be nothing. And it's not like I didn't believe them, but it was like I couldn't relate to that because God bless all the adults that looked over me. My teachers, my parents, my babysitters, my everybody. I can't recall anybody ever saying to me, you can't do this. And I might be tuning out. You know, maybe one time that happened and either like I didn't realize it or deleted it out of my memory. But God bless the adults that
I think y'all know where he's going with this, and it's so crazy. I was just talking to someone about this. It's about age limits, and it's just like people set these age limits so you can only, by the time you hit this number, it's too late to chase your dreams. You should settle down, get a family, and focus on, you know, making a family. And it's just like, bro, it don't matter what age you're at. With most things, you can chase your dreams no matter how old you get. It's never too late. It's never too late. Can I say this again? It's never too late. If you want it bad enough, you can make it happen, man, at some form of fashion, you know?
saw my development years. Because now I am so steadfast a believer that there is no reason, not age,
Facts.
ethnicity,
Facts.
not. The only limiter that you have is you.
Facts.
And anybody that says, well, I don't know, you waited too long. You know what? It's impossible. You know what? You missed your chance. The kind of people that put that idea into kids and individuals that aren't strong enough to see through that garbage. And so I wanted to get on here really quick, let you know, I say this all the time.
It's never too late. Never too late.
And I don't say it just to say it. I say it because it's the truth. You can do anything that you want to do.
Facts.
Anybody that says otherwise don't have your best intentions at heart.
Facts.
They want you to fail.
Talk your talk.
They don't want you to break out.
Talk
They
your
want you to
talk.
stay right where you're at, right where they like you to be at. 20, 40, 60. You want to work at freaking Bungie? I'm sure they don't have a no 60-year-olds allowed. But if your behind can program, if your behind can get on Maya or whatever that they use, and do some work and you show them that portfolio and they be like, yo, hold on. You will work at Bungie. But it's really people out here that think, well, 20s are over and I didn't do anything with them. Yes, I'm done.
I promise you, I literally was just having this conversation, bro. People feel like they have to make it before they hit 30. People feel like they have to be successful before they're 30 years old. And then when they hit 30 years old and they haven't made to where they wanted to make it in life, and they just give up. They just give up and just settle. You don't have to settle, bro. 30 is not old. 40 is not old. 50 is not old. Chase your dreams, brother.
Peaked. That's it. High school years were the best. Messed around my 20s, and now I freaking work at this dead-end job, and my car's messing up, and I don't have any money, and I'm living on my girlfriend's couch. So, if that's where you want to stay, that's where you're going to stay.
Facts.
But the only person who has control of you and what you do is you.
Facts.
You can sit there, you can scroll on TikTok all day, or you can put it down, download Duolingo, learn a language, or you can do XYZ, whatever the freak that you want to do. Because when you done scrolling those 4, 5, 6 hours on TikTok, you ain't going to be no closer to the things that you want to do. Unless that is all that you aspire to be, is somebody that sits and watches TikToks all day. And isn't that a personal...
And it's crazy that that's actual thing. You can create a TikTok account and watch TikTok videos and react to them. So if that's what you want to, like...
attack to anybody that has a TikTok addiction. I had a TikTok addiction at one point. And then what did I do? Diagnose my situation. This is a distraction. I don't need to be on here. This is not doing anything for me. Delete the app. Move on. Or in moderation. Hey, I'm done with my work for the day. I did what I was supposed to do. I'm proud of myself. Let me scroll for a little bit before I knock out. I used to have a teacher in high school, Mr. Heaster. Another one of those. God bless him. This man made me feel like it doesn't matter what I want to do.
That's dope.
You sit down and you put in the time and you will do it. There ain't no excuses. No matter what I could come up with to make excuses. I can't do this. You didn't have the best ACT score. So what? Oh, you can't get into this school. So what? You could get into another one and transfer. You could go to community college. You have options. I told you guys, or maybe I did a long time ago, but when I was in high school and I wanted to go to the University of Michigan, Ann Arbor, maize and blue, so bad. My dad went there. He took me to the campus. I walked around. I saw the colors. I saw the Wolverines. I saw it and I fell in love. I thought this school is so fire, bro. And I didn't even, that was before I even realized the programs that they had, that they was ranked like 25th in the nation, that they just had all these crazy things. Like, this is a very prestigious school. I think that their acceptance rate at the time when I applied was like 23%. I didn't care. I was like, I'm the main character in this. Send in my application. Well, they told me that my GPA was too low. And I think I had like a 3.4, 3.5. They didn't like my ACT score. They said it should have been a little bit higher. And, I took that rejection letter pretty hard. I thought, this is the only school. This is the only school I want to go to. I don't want to go anywhere else. But, my dad being my dad, or my parents being my parents, it wasn't just my dad. When I sent in that letter to Michigan, because I had to write like 3 essays, and I put everything, blood, sweat, and tears into those essays, and I assumed that there was only a matter of time before I get my acceptance letter. Them parents, being parents, said, Cory, backup plans. You need them. I'm like, all right, I'll freaking send in my raggedy application to Michigan State, to Central, Western, Eastern. I'm not going to these schools. Well, I've heard the phrase God laughs at your plans because it was not in his plan for me to be at Michigan. I got rejected. And you know who accepted me? Michigan State did. Thus, we have videos from the range of 2010 to 2012. You see me, I got my anime hair. I'm with all my Chinese bros, all my best friends. I had a ball. Michigan State was fire. I love that school to the death of me.
Oh, that's dope.
And when I finished my second year at Michigan State, I thought, I still want to go to Michigan though. And the thing was, I was having such a great time. And your boy is not no slouch when it comes to the books. I'm not going to sit up here and say I'm getting 4.0s. I'm all right, you know? And so when it was time.
Hey, listen, parents be knowing sometimes, man. Hey, they done been through this life that you're living now, you know? So definitely listen to your parents, man, you know?
Before I had to make the choice, either I'm going to graduate from Michigan State or I'm going to try and go to Michigan one more time via transfer. Talk to my dad about it. Hey, I don't know if I want to do this. I got all these friends here, and it's not easy for me to make friends to this day. I didn't want to jeopardize that by transferring to a new school. Even though I thought at that point, I thought, you know, I don't know if I'm going to get in here. I'm probably just going to get another rejection letter if I do try and transfer. So inevitably, that was the mentality that led me to, you know what, let me just throw my name in the hat. Well, by golly, when I got this fat piece of mail, had Michigan on it. Because the rejection letters, most of the time, they come in a little envelopes, most of the time, not all the time. But when I got that fat freaking, never forget it. And they sent it to my Michigan State mailbox. Got this fat freaking envelope. Congratulations. We accept your application to transfer to the University of Michigan, Ann Arbor, to study computer science.
Wow.
I looked up to God. I said, that was in your plans all along, wasn't it? See, I could have given up. I could have just said, you know what? I don't want to go to college if I don't get to go where I want to go. Our plans are going to have deviations sometimes. Sometimes things ain't going to work out the way that you want them to. And that is perfectly fine so long as you do not give up. If you start putting limits on yourself, I'm too old. I can't do this. He's smarter than me. He's more in shape than me. You can outwork anybody.
Facts.
You don't have limits unless you put them on you.
Facts.
So many people, tragically, don't understand that. Well, I'm here today to drive that message home for you. There's a lot of things, a lot of grievances I have about today's events, and you know, I wanted to sit down and record and edit a video for tomorrow because my workflow is totally different now. I used to wake up and try to record and edit and do all this stuff and try to get it up before it's nighttime. And then I stress myself out. I'm sitting at my desk for 7, 8, 9 hours for a 22-minute video. My workflow is different now. Now, I'm not doing nothing that day except uploading. If I'm not done, I'm not uploading. I will work for tomorrow's video today. I'm not stressing myself out to get anything done today unless I worked on it yesterday. That's my workflow in 30 words or less. That was probably like 100. But that didn't happen today because somebody looked me dead in my eyes and said it's too late for that person because they're too old. And I thought about, there's a woman on YouTube. And I don't know this woman. I've only seen her like 1 or 2 times. I don't know her name. But all I know is she is like an older woman, like grandmother age. I don't mean no disrespect. And she sits and she plays Skyrim.
Good morning, grandkids. Wait up, my husband.
Hello, my love.
Hi.
Oh,
That's so
but was
dope.
it too late for her? Or was she too
That's so
old to
dope.
be a successful YouTuber? There ain't no age restriction. There are no restrictions. And I thank God, my Father,
Facts, man.
for putting the people in my life as I was growing up that reinforced that message to me so that I can become a strong adult that has no limits. And by God's grace, here I am in front of you, telling you you don't have any limits. And don't let anybody tell you that you do.
Yo, love that message. I promise you, like I said, man, I literally was just talking about this, man. Listen, you're gonna go through life, you're gonna finish high school, and that's when that time period is gonna hit you. It's like the clock is ticking now. In your mind, you feel like, you have these goals in life. You're like, I want to make it before, I want to retire by such and such. In your 30s and 40s, I want to be on a boat or something. There's nothing wrong with having those goals. Definitely have those goals and definitely try to achieve those goals. But don't lose your grind, your ambition to want to keep going once you hit that number, because it may not be your time. You may not make it at 30. You may not make it at 40. Shoot, may not make it to you about 50 or so on, but don't give up on your dream. I know situations happen in life where you have to, switch up the things you do. Some people, they have kids, family and stuff, things change, but you still have, those times, that time in your life where you spend an hour on something you love to do and try to make that happen. As long as it's like an hour a day, or every once a day, but don't give up. That's something you want to do it, and don't let nobody try to stop you, especially with social media now, man. Almost anything you want to get into, you can make happen, especially via social media. You just have to find that thing and find that way, man. Make a way. Don't give up, though. Don't give up, man. I always tell people this, man, and it's crazy that he dropped this video, and I was just talking to somebody about this. Bro, we can't give up no matter what, man. I'm still out here chasing my dream. I mean, a lot of people I know then gave up on chasing a dream that I'm chasing. I'm trying to be a successful artist, and live my life doing music. A lot of my friends, they gave up on doing this, but me, no, I can't, because this is something I want to do for the rest of my life. So never give up, man. I'm gonna leave off on that note, man. Also, if anybody interested in checking out my music, I'm gonna leave my Spotify link in the description, man. But I appreciate y'all watching, man. Road to 6K, and we out. Have a beautiful, blessed day.